All right, we are live. Thank you for choosing geeksandgains.com. I'm actually going live on this channel because my other certified jiu-jitsu channel right now is still registered, and so it takes 24 hours before you can go live there. Anyway, I am Paul Boudreau. I run, own, and operate Certified Jiu-Jitsu as well as my full-time legal firm, Late Night Legal. I'm doing this video because I wanted to put out an official statement on why I believe people should choose CertifiedJiu-Jitsu.com. That's where I've put my white to blue belt instructional course. Over the last 5 years, I've been engaged in the practice of law, and during that time, I picked up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which originally started out as a hobby, and now it's really become something that I've pretty much dedicated my life to. One of the happiest times is when I'm on the mats. You'll see me smiling and having fun, and so that's why I chose jiu-jitsu, because I wanted to learn self-defense. As being a lawyer, I think it's important for people to be able to protect themselves. And so I wanted to learn a little bit of self-defense. I wanted to challenge myself physically. And when I sat in on my first Brazilian jiu-jitsu course, I just really fell in love with it. It's a mental game of chess. It's physically challenging. It's like learning a new language. We speak through techniques, and we drill, we learn all kinds of new things, we meet new people. I've been able to travel across the United States and work with multiple time world champions, some of the best coaches in the world, and it's been a really fulfilling experience for me. So I put together Certified Jiu-Jitsu because there are literally hundreds of videos, thousands of videos, different products, different coaches, different people out there. And really, I've gone and I've tried to sample every single one of them. I have subscriptions to all different kinds of online videos. I've gone through the traditional Gracie videos, Gracie University, 10th Planet, you name it. I have literally hundreds and hundreds of gigabytes of videos that I've gone through over the years. And I've tried to distill down everything that's been beneficial to me in my life and my training and put them in a one-stop shop. So I want you to have certified Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And by that, I mean it's certified that I've either taught or used it in competition, used it daily in classes, or I've learned directly from some of the best. Just to name a few, I've worked with the John Danahers, the Gordon Ryans, the Craig Joneses, but I've worked with a lot of Xinjiang Machado black belts, a lot of Carlos Machado black belts, Enzo Gracie black belts, Atos black belts, Art of Jiu-Jitsu black belts. I've traveled to 24 different states. I've been to seminars in all those states. I've hosted my own seminar. I go to seminars almost all the time whenever we're not in the midst of the global pandemic. But ultimately, I hope that if you're looking to consume this product on CertifiedJiu-Jitsu.com, or you can check out my other channel, Certified Jiu-Jitsu for YouTube, that I hope that if nothing else, could be an introduction for you to test the waters for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So if you've ever been interested in learning a martial art, I can tell you I'm not some sort of physical specimen. I was not a college athlete. I did speech and debate in high school and college. I did play football growing up in Texas, and so that led me to have the skills of persistence and being able to train, through nagging injuries and things of that sort, which I think is a really great skill that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu can also teach pretty much anyone in the world. I train with doctors, lawyers, construction workers, firefighters, you name it, people from, kids to 13-year-olds to people who are in their 60s and everything in between. And while there are, certain risks that we have to monitor and limit in the time of COVID, I think it's even more important to supplement your training with things that include online learning. I think the future is on online learning, and we're going to have to learn to deal with that. And so I hope to be a small part of that space. And on CertifiedJiu-Jitsu.com, $450 a month, cancel anytime. The cheapest instructional that's out there. It gives you the fundamental prerequisites of a minimalist introduction into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, how to practice, what you have to do in order to try to become a certified blue belt. Now, the certified moniker is inspired by my coach, JJ Martin. Shout out to the certified one. So I really just wanted to take the time to put out, why I think you should choose certifiedjiujitsu.com. And really, it boils down to three main reasons. Number one, it's inexpensive, low risk. Number two, these are world class. It's a world class techniques that I'm bringing to you. I did all the video editing myself, so I agree. I'm an amateur. I'm not trying to claim to be world class at creating video content, but I try to follow the Gary Vee model, where I try to put something together of the highest quality I could on a very small budget and bring it to you. And number three is because I am where you are or have been. I've only been doing Brazilian Jiu Jitsu for going on 4.5 to 5 years now. I've been able to obtain two stripes on my brown belt, which is exceedingly fast when it comes to accelerating. But I've really leveraged everything that I learned in college. Spent 6.5 years in college, graduated from Washburn University School of Law. I graduated early, graduated in just over 2 years. I have spent more time in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu than I believe I dedicated, probably even to my initial legal training. And I studied all the time, sometimes 16 hours a day. And every time that I'm not working, I'm training. That's my life. I live the ethos of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I work. I do all my work in the morning. Sometimes I do 4 or 5 a.m. workouts, work all day, and then go and train for anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. So I don't expect you to be as dedicated as I am, but I want you guys to be able to learn from someone who's lived the experience of being both someone who's not inherently an athlete. There's nothing intrinsically athletic about me. You can ask anyone I went to high school with. Even if I played sports, I was not known for being one of incredible of athletic prowess. But as you can see, I have a small sample of the awards that I've won in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at all the levels, including brown belt, in which I've been promoted. And, I just want you to know that if you're a mother, or you have, you feel like you're not athletic enough, or you're not someone who traditionally would be seen as a martial artist, I can assure you it's, certify it, take it to the bank. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is made for everyone. Everybody's path is different. And whether you're a blue belt in 1 year or 10 years, it really doesn't make any difference, because Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is about learning to be better than you were before. It's learning about building camaraderie and building a family of people who you train with. And it's about having fun, really. I think Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is difficult and tough, but I think the tough things in life are the ones that are worth doing. So as someone who has built a business, who works for himself, who's able to lead his life in this way, I've been able to dedicate my life to the study and a true understanding of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu from some of the best in the world, and put together a very cheap and expensive course that I hope you can have benefit from. So check me out, certifiedjiujitsu.com. I'm also on Instagram, Dro Fitness, Paul Boudreau. You can check out my legal page, Late Night Legal. And as always, stay certified. Thanks, everybody.